230-4988 gets Tony this morning. I'm here with Tabitha Ivey. How are you?
I'm doing fabulous. How are you?
I'm doing great. You're here to talk about Trail for Tears.
Trail of Tears, yes. This is the 18th annual Trail of Tears. We do it every year. It starts in Bridgeport. There's a stop in Madison, and then it goes to Waterloo. It's pretty much to celebrate the fact that the Indians were shoved out, and this was the trail that they took when they were put out on reservations. Kind of the coordinator for the stop in Madison this year. I'm quite excited. We've got several bands that are going to play. We have Remove Before Flight. We have Crossfire, and we have JD and the Bad Boys. So there's going to be tons of vendors. There's going to be food and drink and shirts, and we've got some new things this year that we're doing. The silicone wristbands that you see everybody out with, Trail of Tears will be selling those as well this year, so that's a new item. We also are doing prints this year, which has never been done before. The shirts that were done, they're done differently every year, and so this year we've decided to sell a limited number of prints, so we're quite excited about that.
Now, if people aren't familiar with this, which I can't imagine you not be since it is the 18th year that you've been doing this, how many motorcycles are you expecting?
Probably close to 50,000 by the time we get to the end of the trail.
Can they all fit in Waterloo?
Yes. Yes, and they actually have free camping. There's not a lot of hotels, so if you don't already have a room, I'd highly suggest you call and get it now, but it's going to be a lot of fun. We hope to have a great time. You
need to reserve early, and you know what's so amazing too? A couple years ago I was told that some of the residents in Waterloo actually open up their home if they have extra bedrooms. They allow these bikers to come in and stay with them. It's like a big community.
They do. It's such a tight-knit community. You know, we're very, very fortunate to have the people involved that we do. And it all started actually with one of our board members 18 years ago who started doing research on what happened to the Native Americans back then. But it's a very powerful ride. It's very close to near and dear to the heart for a lot of people. So if you don't ride, you're more than welcome to come out and volunteer or even just sit on the side of the road and watch everybody go by. It's very, very breathtaking.
And it's not a certain type motorcycle. It's not like just for Harley riders or anything. There's anything goes.
Absolutely. You could ride anything from a Honda Rebel to a Honda Goldwing to a Harley to an old Indian.
That's right. You see a bunch of things. I've even seen dogs on the back of a motorcycle with some
Absolutely. They have stuffed animals, dogs, you name it, they'll put it on there.
What is the time frame for the events in Madison? What time will that take place?
They'll leave Bridgeport at 8 o'clock Saturday morning. They'll arrive in Madison between 9:45 and 10, and then they'll pull back out at 11:30 and arrive in Waterloo around 1:30.
All right, so if you want to get to Waterloo, once you're there, you're going to be there for a while.
Absolutely.
And be very careful not to try to go in between the motorcycles.
No, don't. We've actually even asked the bikes this year not to wave at people because it's so dangerous. There's so many motorcycles and they ride so close together that, you know, we ask them to pay complete attention to the road, but yeah, it's...
Give them the...
Absolutely, give them the right of way. And even in Madison, they're not shutting off the side streets this year. They're only going to shut off the right of way that they're driving down so that they cannot be cut into. But yes, absolutely. And Friday night, before I forget, we're having what's called the Five Feathers Rally, which is when the bands will play as well. So everything will be held in the Old Time Pottery parking lot as usual. So everybody should come out and join us.
Easy to find, going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right, Tabitha, thank you for being with us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
All right, we'll see you again soon. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we get back, Fiddlers Convention, can you believe October's almost here? We've got some video from the 70s we're going to share. I wonder if Frank's in there. We'll see. We'll be back right after this.